Shalom, shalom, giving our praise to the Most High and the Son, Yahushua. Today's class called The End of Times. We're going to learn a little bit about what the end times are. So, a lot of times you see a lot of folks out here pushing the fake news that they see what Russia is saying. Until they push the button, we shouldn't get caught up in that. We need to be trying to focus our people on keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Not getting caught up on any Black Panther movie or any of that garbage out there, man. Not pushing that pedophile, that transgender format. Only thing we should be pushing is this truth towards our peoples. So let's get started. Matthew's 24:1.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 1. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Because we had to fulfill the prophecies ourselves. Jerusalem had to be destroyed too. As far as give me Acts. No, keep going.
And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming, and of the end of the world?
The what?
End of the world.
Give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. To be or in Bible prophecies at the end times. Kind of illustrate what it is going into. What is it talking about? Read that right quick.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first?
When will be the end of the first? Read.
And the beginning of it that followeth.
And the beginning of it that will follow. Read.
And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand first the heel of Esau, held first the heel of Esau.
See, read it again.
And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world.
See, Esau, this so-called white man, his kingdom is coming to an end. Give me let me show y'all a precept from the beginning, Genesis 3 and 15. Show you and the same thing right here. This was before Cain and Abel.
The book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman.
See, between thee and the woman. You know, the woman is the 12 tribes of Israel. The enmity is hatred between thee, the so-called white nation, Satan seed, Satan followers. Satan just a title, man. It ain't no person or thing like that. Hold down on that. Read it again.
And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed.
Read on.
It shall bruise thy head.
Read on.
And thou shalt bruise his heel.
See, now let's go back. Genesis, 2nd Ezra 6 and 8.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 8. And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Read on.
For Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the end of the world. Read on.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And Jacob, the 12 tribes, our kingdom is coming next. Read.
The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Of the question, Esdras asked thou not.
See, he was getting the understanding what was to come. Now let's go back to Matthew 24 and 4.
St. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto him, Take heed that no man deceive you.
Take heed that no man deceive you. How would this happen? Through their churches, through their television, through their magazines, through their school system, plenty more of other ways that they are deceiving our peoples. Read.
For many shall come in my name.
So he's saying, for many shall come in my name. You got Yahweh being Yahweh. You got a lot of other false prophets that have came in the Most High name, you know, and the so-called white man. You know, he got many different churches, many different forms that you can go and worship in. Read on.
Saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
And the what?
And shall deceive many.
And shall deceive many. 2/3 of our people have taken on the philosophies of this country. We're not worried about the other nations. We really focus in on our people. So when you start looking at the docile state of mind that our peoples are in, they have been deceived, man. Because a lot of times they don't want to know the truth. They're comfortable living here in darkness, thinking a job, thinking this is the way, but they're not worrying about their nation. They're not caring about their brothers and sisters out there starving out there in the streets, or down there in South America, or out there on the islands. They're not caring about their nations. Esau is running the world right now, so he's taking care of his people. That's why you see him as your supervisors. Right. You see him got companies. He sets them up. Read on.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
See, you're going to hear wars and rumors of wars. We already been through World War I and World War II. And you got those other wars, that the Vietnam War, and you got other psych ops that they continue to do as far as going into countries and oppressing the peoples, like in Afghanistan. You got the Iraq War. Read on.
See that ye be not troubled.
See that ye be not troubled. Read.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Because that end is that World War III. That's the end that we're looking for. A lot of people are really caught up into this society as far as thinking that America is going to be here forever. It's not. That's the warning we out there prophesying about. I think Officer Benanaya was saying that last night while we out there in them street corners. We out there giving them the warning, ain't it? That's right. We out there trying to show them the way to the light, man. They're in darkness. Let's go to Revelations 9:1. Let's deal with World War I. A lot of times people don't know it's even in the Bible. Because Pastor Porkchop is not going to teach you what you need to know for your salvation. They're not going to teach you anything that's going to raise your knowledge up to saying that something is wrong here, that the society is very wicked, that our peoples are being destroyed, basically genocide here. And we don't care. All we care about is what's on television. When we have brought out and proven to you that most of your actors are transformers. The man is the woman, and the woman is the man. But our people still watch the garbage, you know, because it's stuck in their head that that's their entertainment, when they should be picking up their Bible and reading it. Read out.
Revelations chapter 9 and verse 1. And the fifth angel sounded, And I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth.
See, that's talking about that star. You have to understand what John the Revelator was seeing. He seen a missile. See, he was trying to explain this in a way that we would understand it. Because they had no understanding back then what this stuff was, this technology was. Read on.
And to him was given the key of the bottomless pit.
Read.
And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace.
See, now you can understand these are not nuclear missiles, but missiles hitting the earth. Now you're seeing the smoke. I'm gonna show y'all in the videos today what he was seeing. It's a visual thing. Read on.
And the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit.
Every time the missile hit, all the dust rise up. So you have to understand, John, he's trying to explain this to us so we can explain it to you. So we have the information to show y'all through their videos what he's going into. Read on.
And there came out of the smoke locusts.
See, he's saying there came out of the smoke. Y'all ever see a locust come out of a smoke, out the smoke? These are talking about planes, you know, when they hit that dust rise up, you run right through it. Read on.
Upon the earth. And unto them was given power.
See, unto them, the so-called white man, it was giving power. Read.
As the scorpions of the earth have power.
See, because the scorpion, what he do? He kills. Read on.
And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads.
So it's talking about these men that are fighting in this war. They'll fight at this time. Where we at?
Verse 5.
We at verse 5?
I just finished verse 4.
Yeah, read on.
And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months. And their torment was as the torment of a scorpion.
Scorpion. That's talking about bullets, man. That's what a scorpion sting. You ever see somebody get hit? They like that somebody stinging them. Read on.
When he striketh a man.
So let's get this first video. Let me show you something, man, right quick. So as we going through this passage, I'm gonna show you a little bit what this is going into. This is what John the Revelator was saying, man. You see that man in the back with the gun? You hear that? You hear the plane sound like locusts to him. And you got the man on the back with the gun. That's just talking about the scorpion tail. That's how he's stinging. This is how they was fighting in World War I. They really didn't have no footage on it, but you can see that it sounded like a locust up in the sky. See, you see the little man back there with the gun? That's the tail right there. So you have to understand, John the Revelator never had seen none of this stuff. So how could he explain this to you? So he's giving you like a locust fly, and it sounds just like that. That's enough on that. Let's go back. Revelations 9 and 6. It's going to clear itself as it goes. Read.
The book of Revelations, chapter 9 and verse 6. And in those days shall men seek death.
See, in those days, men seek death. So-called white man, he don't care about dying, man. They do all kind of crazy stuff. Read.
And shall not find it.
And not find it. Read on.
And shall desire to die. And death shall flee from them. And the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle.
So you know this is war, because World War I was between 1914 and 1918. Read on.
And on their heads were as it were crowns like gold.
You ever see them football players? They used to wear them same kind of helmets. Them leather helmets, them gold helmets. That's what he's explaining. Read.
And their faces were as the faces of men.
See that? And he's saying their faces was as the faces of men. So he's saying the so-called white man in an airplane. Read on.
And they had hair as the hair of women.
You know how the white man hair comes out the back of his, the back of that helmet that he got on? He looked just like a white woman. So that's what John the Revelator was trying to explain. Read on.
And their teeth were as the teeth of lions.
See, the teeth is talking about their propellers. You know, when they're going around and they'll cut you in half like a lion will. Read on.
And they had breastplates.
So now you can understand, he said they had breastplates. So he's seeing the bottom of this airplane. Read.
As it were breastplates of iron.
See, because he's saying he don't know what to call it, but he's trying to describe it as best as he can. Read on.
And the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots of many horses running to battle.
So he's seeing a whole bunch of planes just going like they going to somewhere to battle. Read on.
And they had tails like unto scorpions.
So now it's saying he had tails. What a scorpion tail does, when it hits you, it kills you. It stings you. So you see the man in the back with the gun. That's what he was explaining to us. Read on.
And there were stings in their tails.
So bullets, he can see the bullets coming out. Read on.
And their power was to hurt men 5 months.
So their power was to hurt men. Let's get the second video right quick. Come on, I got to be on it now. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. See. Now, as you see this video, this is what he was seeing. Not to hurt the earth, see, just destroying the trees and the stuff there. See, this is what he was seeing right here. Like locusts, man. They come in like locusts, man. You have to understand this was probably mind-blowing to him to see this. See the bullets coming out the gun. But see, in World War I, they had the gunmen on the back. See the leather hats they got on their head, but the face was like women. And they were seeking death. Who would want to be up there, man? You got cannons shooting off from beneath you. Other airplanes attacking you. No, I wouldn't be up there flying on no mission. I'd have been like, hey, man, I volunteer out of this one. I'm going to sit back and fill the planes up. You don't see these devils dying up here, man. You see them bullets? See, look. This is what he was seeing. See, the so-called white man, he seek death, man. Albert Pike wrote about these 3 wars. You see that, man? See how them bullets coming out there? See the smoke rising up? This is what he was seeing. And y'all see it. See there? Look like a woman with that helmet on, don't it? This is what John the Revelator was saying, man. That's enough on that, man. Go back to Revelations 9 and 2. I'm going to show you something. Yeah, Revelation 9 and 2.
The book of Revelations, chapter 9, verse 2. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit.
So he was looking at this, man. Them dropping bombs, shooting at each other. Read on.
As the smoke of a great furnace.
Read on.
And the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit.
Of what?
Of the smoke of the pit.
Jump down to verse 8.
Verse 8. And they had hair as the hair of women.
Now jump up to verse 7.
Verse 7. And the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle.
Because you hear them playing, they sound, that's what he was, that's the only thing he could align it with. Read on.
And on their heads were as it were crowns like gold.
See, you see the little helmets on their head? Read on.
And their faces were as the faces of men.
See, their faces, he seen men in these airplanes. Read on.
And they had hair as the hair of women.
See, jump now going back down to verse 11.
Verse 11. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit.
Who you think this king is? This is Esau. Read on.
Whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon.
Abaddon, destroyer. That's what they are. Destroyers. Read.
But in the Greek tongue has his name Apollyon.
The same thing, destroyer. That's what they do. Read on.
One woe is past.
Hold up, what?
One woe is past.
Now it's letting you know one war has passed. Read.
And behold, there come two woes more hereafter.
And then it's letting you know there come two more wars after that one, man. The first war had passed. Now, let's go. Let me show you something on let's go to Revelation 13:13. Let's deal with the second woe.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 13. And he does great wonders.
So, and who is this? Satan? No, this is the so-called white man. He does great wonders. Read.
So that he maketh fire come down from heaven.
So it's, man, you really thinking it's a Satan. Fire coming down from heaven. We're going to show you how he did this. Read.
On the earth in the sight of men.
In the what?
In the sight of men.
Let's get this other video, man. See, let me show you how he does these things, man. World War II here. Look at Esau. What they call them? Destroyers. They destroy everything they touch, man. I'd have my same boat on getting up out of there.
Bomb left the airplane until it exploded. And I think there wasn't a man in the airplane that wasn't.
But see, they didn't understand.
Watch.
Look at Esau. He loved to explain how
Telling
he.
me you're doing something.
Yeah, I'm a killer and I love killing.
Sure it wasn't gonna work.
It's what they're gonna be doing here in America. It was on the Saturday when they was out shopping and stuff. Nobody attended service that day. Let's show you what we're trying to warn them from. Watch when this new hit, man.
After falling for 43 seconds, the time and barometric triggers started the firing.
Most High gave him that knowledge,
The
man.
uranium bullet fired down a barrel into a uranium target. Together, they started a nuclear chain reaction. Solid matter began to come apart, releasing untold quantities of energy.
Where he go? That's why we out there in them corners, man. See how he make the fire come down from heaven? Esau enjoying it, man. See that fire coming down from heaven? He's a killer, man.